Why? Going through tough times for a really long stretch messes with your head. You know, I still remember when things were super tight for me and my family. We were young, had 3 little ones, and I was out of a job, like zero income. We were scraping by, couldn't even cover rent, and ended up in government housing. I promised myself we'd never end up there, but life had other plans, and it felt like a punch in the gut. We lost everything and didn't even have a car. I was embarrassed and felt like a total failure. It hit me hard, and I fell into this dark place. I couldn't see a way out and lost all sense of dreaming big. Even things that were mediocre looked like the height of luxury. Life was basically telling me, hey, this is where you belong. And it felt like there was this line of poverty I wasn't supposed to cross. I started thinking maybe I was just destined to be stuck in that poor person label. It messes with your confidence and makes you doubt your own ability to make things work. It's like a really tough spot that messes with your head big time. You know, some folks look at being poor as just not having enough money. And if they're itching to break free from that, they might figure going down a not-so-legal path is the only way out. It's like feeling backed into a corner and thinking, well, gotta do what I gotta do. I've seen it play out with a bunch of my childhood buddies. Some didn't make it, and others ended up doing some serious time in jail. It's not like they were all born troublemakers. They just believed that taking a bit of a risk could be their shortcut out of the struggles of being broke. They were after the things they thought would scream, I've made it. It's not about them being straight up bad. It's more about not wanting to be stuck in that whole being poor situation. When you grow up with next to nothing, there's this idea that having more stuff can somehow fix all your life problems. It's like trying to fill in the gaps with material things, you know? Having a bunch of money doesn't always flip the script on how someone thinks, feels, or acts. We like to think that hitting the jackpot means a total personality makeover. Suddenly you're a different person with a different mindset. But let's keep it real. It's not that black and white. Money might snag you some cool things, but at the end of the day, it might not mess with your true self. People toss around the idea that money changes everything but your core beliefs and how you treat others. That's a whole different story. Some folks keep their feet on the ground, sticking to who they are even when the cash starts rolling in. Now, vibes-wise, sure, money can give you a temporary high, that thrill of getting something new. But it's not a one-way ticket to eternal happiness. Your real self, your spirit, tends to stay pretty consistent, even when the dollar bills are piling up. And behavior. Absolutely. Money can shake up your routine, but it doesn't rewrite your character. If you were a stand-up person before, odds are you'll stay that way, whether you're swimming in cash or pinching pennies. Just remember, money's like a toolbox. It opens doors and sets the stage, but whether it transforms who you are at your core or just adds a bit of extra sparkle to your life is a whole different story. That's why even if a chunk of change falls into your lap, your poor mindset can be like a party pooper, putting a damper on any excitement. You might end up blowing it on things that give a quick thrill, but don't really set you up for the long haul. It's not just about the dollars and cents. It's about having the mindset to make those dollars work for you. It's about having the confidence to invest, save, and build something lasting. But with a poor mindset, it's like trying to run a marathon with weights strapped to your ankles. You're dragging yourself down. And let's talk about missed opportunities. Opportunities come knocking, but a poor mindset might have you second guessing or flat out missing the doorbell. It's like having $1,000,000 but not the mindset to see the potential in ideas or ventures that could turn that million into more. So, getting rich isn't just about lucking into a wad of cash. It's about having a mindset that's ready to handle it wisely, grow it, and make it work for you. Otherwise, it's like having a fancy car with no idea how to drive. You might have the keys, but you're not getting anywhere. You know, folks who don't have much money don't often sit down and really think about why they want to be rich. It's like this question that doesn't pop up too often in their minds. They might daydream about having more cash, but digging deep into why it matters to them, not so much. We got to make it a thing to be valuable. and bring some serious value wherever we go and to everyone we meet. That's the kickoff to building up riches and wealth, and it's also the perfect reason why you want to get rich. It's like the game plan to ditch being broke before even diving into the whole getting rich journey.